So welcome guys for the fourth episode of Linux bash scripting video. So in this video I will talk about the process control in Linux bash scripting. So there may be some script that you want to run, and maybe you'll be interested to run that script for a certain amount of time, and so that can be done by using the timeout command and the time limit command. And maybe you'll be also interested to start running a script after some time and to run that script for a certain amount of time. So that features also can be done by the time limit command. So let's first use the timeout command. So basic syntax for timeout can be found in the man page. So the timeout itself with the minus key option that will tell about the kill process of that script, and by using that -s you can actually send a number of signals, whatever signal you want to send. So the signal that you will be interested to send can be found by kill -l command. So that's basically give you a list of various signals. So based on your necessity you can send any of these signals. Maybe you want to hang up the whole script for a certain amount of time, then you can send the signal number 1. Maybe you want to send a termination signal, then you can send the signal number 15. Maybe you want to kill that process completely, then you can send the signal number 9, which is basically the sick kill. So there is also a lots of numbers of different signals available over there. So based on your necessity you can also use any of this signal. So let's come up with an example of the timeout command. So let's say we want to ping the Google server for, let's say, 10 seconds. Okay, that's normal process. So how can you do that with using the timeout? So timeout, so you want to run that script for 10 seconds. To 10s, the suffix as means seconds. So you want to ping the Google server. So you can see guys, that script basically start running, and it will just run for 10 seconds of time. After 10 seconds it will be encountered with a kill signal, and that process will be killed automatically as it is happening over here. Okay, now you may be interested to run that script after a certain amount of time, and you want the script to run for a certain amount of time. Okay, so let's you want to start that process after 10 seconds, and then you want that process to run only for 5 seconds. Okay, so how can you use that is you can just use sleep for 10 seconds of time. Then you can use the timeout command. Timeout, so you want to run that script for the 5 seconds only. Then what script you want to run is this, maybe a simple command. So it will basically wait for 10 seconds, then it will start running, and it will complete running after 5 seconds. Okay, see, it is happening as we expected. So the another way you can control the process is the time limit command. So in this time limit command you basically have much more attributes than the timeout command. So you can send a number of signals by using the time limit command. Basically, maybe you want to send some warning signal after a amount of time, and then if the signal doesn't terminate, then you can send another kill signal after the warning signal is being sent. So this kind of attributes is applicable with the time limit command. So let's have a quick look on the manual page of the time limit. So there are many options that you can use. So -S is for sending the kill signal, -s is for sending the warning signal, -T is for sending the time after which the kill signal will be sent, and minus small t is the time after which the warning signal will be sent. So whenever you are sending any kind of warning related signals, warning related time or warning related signals, then you have to use the smaller case, the lower case. And whenever you are sending some kind of kill related signal, then you have to use the uppercase S or uppercase T. Okay, now by using the minus Q option, you can basically quit the operations. That means no any status will be printed, that whatever is happening within that script, or which or other script is being killed, or which script is running basically. So no any status will be printed if you use the quit command, quit option. And minus P is for the process parent option. Okay, let's go through a quick example of the time limit command, then you can dive deep into these uses. So let's say we want to run the same command again with the time limit. So time limit minus small t means after how much time we want to send the warning signal. Okay, so maybe we want to send the warning signal after 10 seconds of time. So which signal we basically want to send as a warning? So let's have a quick look on the list of signals that we have. So the signals have is this. So you can send that termination signal as a warning signal, which is signal number 15. So S15 you are sending as a warning signal. Now you are sending the kill signal basically. So as soon as you have sent the warning signal, then only the counting of the kill signal will be started. So maybe after 10 seconds you have sent the warning signal, and then after maybe 2 seconds after the 10th second you want to send the kill signal. So T minus 2, and which signal you want to send for the kill purpose is the seek kill, which is the signal number 9 over here. So you can send this signal, and the script that you want to run is maybe this normal ping script. Okay, so let's see what happened. Yeah, so you can see that guys, that it has running for the 10 second, then is encountered with the warning signal, which is nothing but the seek time, which is signal termination signal, and then it has to terminate. So before using that kill signal, it just have to behave with the warning signal, right? And all the status is being printed, like this line, this is like which script you are running, and this line, that is for what actually happens with the running script, why it is being stopped. So if you are not interested to see this kind of status, then you can just add the Q option, which is quit. So you can see guys, it will not print what happened or what is the status, why the signal actually stops. It will not print those lines. So another command you can use is trap. So that is also a kind of process control command in Linux. So let's talk about the trap command. So that is also a process control command basically. So by using the trap command, you can get the user signals and take some decisions on the signal that you have received. A very realistic scenario is when you want to run a process or a piece of script basically in an uninterrupted manner, you need to do something to avoid the keyboard interrupts. In the middle of a running script, if the user sends some interrupts like Ctrl+C or Ctrl+D, the entire process will get terminated. So what you can do to cope this problem is by catching those interrupts in form of signals and do some operations in response with letting the actual script running. So let's go to the manual page of the trap command. So what we can do is we can write a small script to demonstrate how it works basically. So this is a small script that can explain the functionality of the trap command. So the syntax of the trap command is basically like this. So trap, the command that you want to execute, and the list of signals that you actually want to sense and perform these kind of operations. Okay, so and the next syntax is like trap and double colon signals, list of signals. So what you want to do is you just want to ignore whenever these signals will occur. You just don't perform any operation in response of this signal and letting the actual operation running. Okay, now the third one is trap dash signal list. So what you can do is, so what this thing will do is it will reset the actual running operation from the so the another syntax is trap dash and the signal list. So what you can do, what it will do is it will just get this list of signals, and in the response it will just resets the operation. So it will start from the beginning again. So what I did is a small script basically. So there is a process that will run over here up to 100 times. Okay, and each time it will just print that second value of the present time. Okay, and then the n value will be increased to 1. So in this way it will basically run for n equal to 100th. Okay, and each time, each value of n, it will just print 5-second values. So basically it will run for 500 seconds of time. So what I did is trap, and this command I want to execute echo I won't die with the signal that I want to receive is 2, 9 and 15. So let's look at the signals what we have. So basically the signal 2 is the seek int, which is the interrupt signal basically. Signal 9 is for the kill signal, and signal 15 is the termination signal. So whenever we will receive any of these three signal, 2, 9 or 15, we will only perform this operation. Okay, and with that we will let the script running in the way it was run. Okay, so we can just test this code. So our script is over here. So bash 15 trap on. This script basically want to run. Okay, let's clear the screen first. So this is a script that we want to run. So it will just print a process ID, and then it will count the number of seconds. So after each 5 seconds it will just increase the value of n by 1 value. Okay, so what we will do over here, we will just send the signal 2 to this particular process, and we will see what happens. So we are basically sending kill minus 2, the signal that we want to send, and then the process ID, which is 9125. So it will just print that I won't die. So basically whatever you are sending the signal, if you want to send this signal, so it will just do this operation and it will just continue running that script. The script is running in an uninterrupted manner. Okay, so yeah, we just trying to detect these three signals, 2, 9 and 15. Okay, so if we just want to press the Ctrl C, it will just give you the script that it will just print that line and will continue running that script. This process would not be killed by using this Ctrl C, which is basically the signal 2. Now let's check the signal 9. Okay, so we are basically running the same script. So the process ID is intact, kill minus 9, the process ID, which is 9125. So that is the kill signal, which is the highest priority signal ever existed. That's why as soon as you send this kill signal, kill minus 9, it has to exit that current process. Okay, so what we will do is we will just running the script with sending the 15 signal. So the rest signal is 15, so now we will send the 15 signal. Okay, so now the process ID is 9573. So if you send this 15 signal to that particular process, it will just print the line that actually you want to run this thing, I won't die. Okay, so you're just getting this signal and it will run it. The process will keep running. Okay, so let's stop this process by sending the 9 signal. Okay, cool, that's been killed. Now what we'll do is we'll run the next syntax. So over here, so let's comment it out this line. So what it will do is it will just take these 3 signal and just perform nothing. It will just ignore whenever it is encountered with these 3 signals. Okay, so let's run this code again. Now the process ID is 9764. 9764. So it will not perform any kind of operation with letting the actual script running. So it is working as expected. Now let's send the 9 signal. It will kill because it is the most highest priority signal. Now let's send the 15 signal. So we need to run the script again. So right now the process ID is 9889. Send this. So that so the actual script is basically keep running. So if you send this 15 signal, there is no response because you just don't do anything by detecting this signal. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. If this video is helpful, please like, share and subscribe this channel, and more advanced bash scripting video will be uploaded soon. Thanks for listening.